All right, we're here back at the WSOP after fun, crazy night yesterday with the boys at the Knights game. We're still repping our Knights gear and hopped in the Monster Stack. $1,500. We bought in directly into day two with 20 big blinds, and it quickly spun it up from 50K to 400,000 after 3 levels of play. Gotta love it. We're 400 from the money and off to a great start. A few hands. We spun it up pretty quickly early. Big chip leader opens from middle position. We decided to call from the small blind with 6-4 of diamonds. Big blind also calls. She's a weaker player, so we were happy. Didn't expect to get squeezed very often and get to play pots with her. And the flop is the dream. 5, 7, 8 with 2 diamonds. So we flop the bottom end of the straight, second nuts, and a straight flush draw. Checks around. Sometimes you could argue leading on this board because it's much better for the blinds than in position raiser, but we just have so much of the board locked up that it's not a big deal if they catch up. Turn is the 8 of diamonds. So we drill a straight flush on the turn. We've at 15K, and the big blind calls. Pre-flop raiser folds. The river is an offsuit 6. So now there's a 4-liner to a straight out there. We're going to try to target straights, flushes, and dream if she has a full house. We bet 50K, and she tanks for a while and calls with 9-5 offsuits. So a hand that she probably shouldn't be in there with in the first place. That's why we were happy to call, get her in there. She makes a straight, and our straight flush is good. Another one where we open ace-5 offsuit to 8,000 from the cutoff. Guy on the button. Hadn't been at the table long. 3 bets us to 25K on the button. Folds back around to us. In these positions, late position, cutoff versus button, wide versus wide ranges. Kind of happy to either fold or 4-bet. Calling is the worst option out of position. We're going to head and put in a light 4-bet to 53,000. Doesn't have to be too big. He started the hand with 260. We have him covered. He calls. Flop is king 9-6 with 2 clubs. We have the ace of clubs. We go ahead and continue as we're going to do with our entire range in a 4-bet pot. We bet 22K, very small, 20% or so, and he folds. We get that one through. So everything's going right. We're bluffing, we're getting it through, we're making big value hands. Right before the first break, somebody just ripped 18 big blinds from late position, and I found pocket kings on the button, hit the call button, held, and won there. So when we have value, it's holding. When we have plus, if they're getting through, we're racking up chips. So 80 big blinds coming back to the 5K big blind level. Not too shabby here for a day 2 late reg in the Monster. Let's keep stuff like this going. Here we go. The daily vlogs are back this summer at the WSOP. And this year, I want to bring one of you down to Vegas with me to play the main event. All you have to do is subscribe. If this channel hits 10K subscribers before the main event starts, I'll give away at least 1 main event seat, 50-50 stake, put you up in a hotel room, give you some one-on-one coaching both before and during the event. Hopefully see you win the thing. Like, subscribe, share with family and friends so we can hit my personal goal of making 10K subs this summer. And then we'll see one of you in Vegas. On break of the Monster, 80 from the money. We have 770,000, which is good for almost 100 big blinds. And a top 10 stack in the tournament. We have played some pots. The biggest one, this guy's been spazzing quite a bit. He's somewhat tight, and then he'll just spaz out of nowhere, kind of because he doesn't really know what to do. For example, I raise king 10 suited from middle position. He 3-bets me from late position, and I call. Flop is king high, like a king 5 deuce with 2 diamonds, and he goes all in for like 6x pot. I decide to fold. Tournament's so soft, he could easily just have ace king or aces and be scared. That's the kind of stuff he's done over and over. So I decided to wait for a better spot in that hand, and the better spot came up later. He opens up from middle position. I'm on the button, and I didn't see his opening because it's in the part of the table that's sort of camouflaged, and the dealer didn't announce anything, and I was mid-conversation. So mistake by me. Got to pay attention at the table. But I try to open myself on the button with king 5 suited, king 5 of spades. You know, he knows that I try to open. Everybody else folds. So we go up to a flop. I'm in position with the king 5 of spades as Maggie Fox walks by. What up? Flop is ace king 7 with 2 spades, just the dream flop. I'm in position on a guy who tends to spaz, and I've got a pair and a flush draw. He checks to me, which is unfortunate, and I bet 16K, and he calls. The turn is a beautiful deuce of spades. He leads. Flush comes in, I got the nuts, and he leads for 25,000. We're gonna go ahead and put some money in because we're 350K effectives, and I cover him. I raise it up 62,000, hoping he has a flush and he spazzes out on me, but he just calls. The river is a 4 of spades, so we still have enough. Now there's 4 flush on the board. I'm worried that this kills my action against a worse flush. Surprisingly, he just jams all in for about 250,000. I'll look at my cards to make sure, and I hit the call button. He's got ace deuce of clubs. So he turned 2 pair, turned it into a bluff. I got all the chips. That catapulted me to where we are now, 770,000. Piles. Preston McEwen in the house. Flapjack Jesus. Yeah, now we're top 10 chip stack. As we near the bubble, gonna start putting pressure on these people. People are already starting to tank with short stacks trying to get into the money. So we're gonna have to be big stack bully, start calling clock quickly. We're probably gonna make the money before the next break, which is the dinner break. You see how many chips we can accumulate as the bubble approaches. But when you're getting people to pile in 40 big blinds on the river to you when you hold the nuts, that's a pretty good life. Let's keep doing that. Sometimes you just gotta catch a punch now and then.
Some pretty hands.
Very nice gift this guy gave us. We busted him, and then he handed out, what do we got? Some champagne and some waters to everybody. He came all the way back in the room just to hand these out after busting the tournament, right? Very nice. Thank you. I was in a hand, but yeah, that was very sweet.
We forget your name.
Yes.
We know you'll see this, so thank you.
Yeah, very kind. Very kind. Safe travels. We're gonna drink this as the bubble approaches and give these guys a chance.
Do it! Let's go, baby!
There was no bubble. What happened?
Hell yeah!
This guy's first handed mob cash.
The monster, baby.
In the monster stack.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
let's do it.
You folded queens free on the
Ace
bubble.
queen.
Ace queen. Ace queen.
Yeah.
But you jammed aces.
I only jammed the best hand free flop. Let's go.
Very happy for you. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, TJ.
Now spin it up, but not through me.
All right. That's good.
First handed mob. How exciting is that? It's going to be on a bracelet. A bracelet event is your first handed mob.
Spin it up, baby.
How sick is that? All right, you're going to turn that into piles.
Let's do it. Follow
Here's.
me
We all made it. No bloodshed from the table. No bloodshed. We picked up some. This guy punished us one time. This guy punished us one time. This guy punished us one time. But we still got chips. In honor of our friend who gave us the champagnes, we gotta crack them open. Cheers. Salud.
Salud.
A true professional. All right, an important pot for my man here. We're like 4 ways, and he's ripping it on that board. No, don't tell me what you have. Don't say what you have, but he's all in.
All-in moment.
In the money.
Let's go.
What they used to call it, the beef jerky all-in moment?
Yeah, Jack Links.
Jack Links. All-in moment.
Or degree all-in moment, depending on what year it was. Steiner calls, button folds. Hold on, small blind. He says, what you got? Okay, we're gonna see a turn. Don't you be making any noises about if you're gonna win or anything.
All right.
You know, be a professional. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh. Oh.
Pair up. Come on now.
Oh boy.
5-6-9, baby.
Can he get there?
5-6-9.
Oh, you had outs. Good run. Well done. All right, we just did a little interview for WSOP. We're on dinner break. Couple hands to go over. One, I want to correct one that happened before dinner break because it was a big one and a really interesting one, and I was rushing. Under the gun opens. Under the gun +1 calls. I call in middle position with 6-5 of hearts. The button calls and the big blind calls. So we go 5 ways to a flop with 6-5 of hearts, and the flop is King 9-4 with the 4 of hearts. It's not a great flop 5 ways, but we do have 60% of a straight flush, and interestingly, it checks all the way around. So a big pot, a lot of chips in there. King 9-4 rainbow, and it checks all the way around. One guy in the big blind is saying, give me low cards, give me low cards, give me low cards. He didn't even want to call pre, but he was getting such a great price. Then the turn comes an offsuit 5. So we make a pair. The guy in the big blind, he bets 4K. So they're at the 4K big blind level. So he bets 4K. And then the under the gun raiser says, you're not getting away with that. And he raises it up to 21K. So it feels like this under the gun guy is just trying to take advantage of the situation, because the big blind betting 4K is nonsense, right? And he's the undergun raiser, and everybody checked behind him. So it feels like he can just take this down quite often if he bumps it up. I know this, and reading the situation, I feel like I can represent a very strong hand with I'm blocking a set of 5s with a 5, or I might have even checked back bottom set on this board. I decide to 3-bet the flop to 53K. I have this under the gun player covered. He's about 350K deep. Folds. Guy in the big blind takes for a long time, and he folds, and then the under the gun player thinks for a while and folds. Find out what both of them had. The guy in the big blind says he folded 5-4 offsuit for bottom 2 pair, and the guy under the gun says he folded ace-king for top. So we just identified the situation. As long as they didn't have a set, I feel like we could get that through pretty often. I didn't think either of them were that strong, and it still worked out. So we picked up a massive pot there. That took us to the bubble with over 700K, and then we were playing any 2 cards, and we chipped up to over $1 million. So coming back to the 12K big blind level with just over 1 million chips, great spot, well into the money, 3 more levels to play tonight. So hopefully we can keep running this good. We got top 20 stack in the tournament for sure. We're crushing souls right now. Let's keep this going. 3 levels left for the monster, bag a big stack, chip up, keep making pay jumps, and be ready for day 3 tomorrow. Buddy.
Hi, vlog buddy. How are we?
No, not blog, vlog.
Oh, I said vlog.
It sounded like
I'm not one of
vlog.
those that say vlog when they mean vlog.
Thank you. You're a pro.
I mean,
You always have chips too. Monsters, this is our last chance to get to day 3.
let's do it.
You know, no pressure.
No pressure. I'm
You doing daily vlogs this summer too?
almost daily.
A lot. You're doing a lot.
Yeah, doing a lot. I'm filming pretty much everything that I play. What about you? You're doing daily?
Daily, yeah. Well, sometimes we're taking Saturday off. So
It's a lot.
It's a grind.
For the people that are watching, he's putting a lot of effort into. Make sure to like and subscribe to this
Thank
content.
you, Lexi Gavin. To give people your handle, just in case there's some overlap there.
Lexi Gavin Poker. Lexi with a Y.
You gotta love it. All right, good luck to you. Hashtag more Bob.
Hashtag more Bob.
What up, baby? You got some chips too? Hell yeah. Chips and a beer and a fish shirt, my kind of man. I wish I could cheers you, but next break. Yo.
Good luck.
Good luck to you. Final break of the night. 1 hour left to play. Just finished up a color up break. We were at 1 million at the last break. We're at like 835 this break. Really just because we've been extremely card dead. Not much to show over the last 2 levels. No hand histories to report. Thankfully, we had a lot of chips because that was a rough couple levels. But 180K was really not that big of a hit to our stack. So we're getting back in there. 1 more level to play. 20K big blind level. We've got 48 bigs. That's a nice healthy stack and well above average. Let's get back in the mix. Close out strong. Bag a big stack for tomorrow. 1 more level to play. Let's go. End of day bath to relax. That's right. I like baths. What are you going to say about it? You got something to say? No, I didn't think so.
Big whoop, want to fight about it?
Taking a bath, wind down. We bagged pretty big in Monster Stack day 2. Coming back tomorrow for day 3. Bagged 1.07 million, which is our peak. Played 2 all-in pots there in the last level. That's pretty much all we played in the last level. 1 we lost, 1 we won. First one, guy who has been nursing a very short stack for quite a while, goes all in from under the gun for 5 big blinds, 5.5 big blinds. I find ace-king offsuit in middle position. A lot of covering stacks behind me. I'm playing off of about 800K at the 20K big blinds. So I got about 40 bigs. Don't want to just call with ace-king and then get jammed on, although there's an argument to calling with your entire range here. I want to raise it up, make my life a little bit easier. I don't have to make it very big. Like I said, he made it like 5, so I just make it like 9.5 big blinds, something like that. And then folds around. He has king, queen of spades. I have ace, king offsuit. Flop is ace with 3 spades on the board. King, queen, puts it in.
Under the gun.
Boom, 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 boom. That's my hand. No good. This is trash.
Thank you, TJ.
Get out of here with that bullshit. Wow. Way to be patient.
That's right, man.
Find a premium.
Lit it up.
And he rivers a flush. So we lose that one, which sucks a little bit, but at least we had the stack to absorb a small hit like that. And then with literally in the last few hands of the night, and it's pretty interesting because in these multi-flight WSOP tournaments, the bagging is actually a pretty big bubble because day 2's payouts are significantly higher than day 1 payouts. Kind of treat it like a massive pay jump and people want to bag. Under the gun plus 2 opens 240K. He's got 370 in his stack, 380. Something along those lines. So 17, 18, 19 bigs right around there. I find pocket 9s in the big blind and I go all in. I don't think we're ever getting 10s plus to fold, obviously, but he doesn't only have that. He could have pairs like 6s, 7s, 8s, ace, king, ace, queen, king, queen, jack suited, that sort of stuff. Let's put match pressure. 9s are a pretty good hand. We have him covered, so we might get more folds than usual because of the bubble, like I mentioned. But he does call with ace, queen offsuit, which is understandable. And we're off to the races.
Second week of the Monster Stack. The reality of tournaments.
More outs. Okay, less outs. Well, we hold in the final hand that we'll play of the day. Pretty big pot. Scoop up 450K into our stack. Puts us where we backed at 1.07 million, our peak. So we have more chips right now than we ever did in the tournament and setting ourselves up for a pretty good day 3. Don't know how the many people will be left. Don't know exactly what the payouts are going to be. We'll update you tomorrow or whenever the next video comes out. Let's see, about 12,000 people played this thing. I would imagine there'd be somewhere around 900 people remaining in the field across all flights. It's my best guess. And min cash probably going to be somewhere around 5,500, something like that now that we're on to day 3. Regardless, we're going to have a well above average stack in a massive tournament with lots of money up top. This is what we live for. Day 3, coming back at you tomorrow. Thanks for following along. Don't forget, please, if you love these videos, like and subscribe. It's free. And one of you subscribers is going to win a 10K seat, like I told you. So I don't want to keep hammering that and just make it sound like an infomercial, but it really does help a lot to see those numbers increase. Helps with the algorithm, the likes, the comments, everything to make this as worth it as possible for me. I'm not in this to try to make money. Not in this to get brand deals and sponsorship deals, although that'd be nice. I'm in this because I love it and it's a passion project and I'm going to keep doing it as long as I'm passionate about it. But it would be nice to, not make money, just like not lose a ton of money on it. So right now it's a passion project. YouTube revenue is not that much. Really the love, the likes, the subscribes, those are the things that keep me going in this community that we've built. So thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next one. Good night.